another instructional and run through of a...
Hola!
Hola! So here we are with yet another tutorial / run through of a curriculum that we started using last year called Blossom and Root. We primarily use it for language arts, and they also have math and science and social science for grades K through perhaps 3, I'm not certain. But we did first grade last year, and so this year we'll be doing kindergarten and second grade. Last year I wanted to do something that was a little bit quicker and wasn't going to have me running to the library or spending a bunch of money on books. So the way that it works is every week there is a book or some literature that you read. And then there's copy work, or you can write what your favorite part is, and then there's crafts and things that you can do each week for each theme or each lesson, each book. And so it's up to you to tailor it how in-depth you want to go. If you want to go on a field trip for every week, or if you wanted to create arts and crafts every week, you can do that. Or you can do it like I did with 5 kids and a newborn, is look at those books and find a YouTube video and do the read alouds, and then do the supplemental work. This year we'll have a little bit more time, so we will hash them out a little bit more and go in depth a little bit more. But I created a spreadsheet that was my cheat sheet last year. So I looked up every week, this is the book that we're going to read, here's the URL, do the copy work, and we were done. And we sent that in as a work sample, and we were good to go. So I'm sharing with you my spreadsheet, my cheat sheet spreadsheet. Take it as it is. I haven't edited it. You're going to have to take it and do what you will with it and edit it. But it should serve as a really helpful resource because it has all the books listed, the supplies, where to get them, how much it costs, essentially where to buy these supplies. I created a kindergarten version and a second grade version. The kindergarten version is up live right now. I am going to be adding to it because I have not updated the supply list or where to buy the supply lists. The required books for language arts and social studies are there. Currently, I'm awaiting my second grade files for Blossom and Root, so that's not up yet, but as soon as I receive them, then I will go ahead and pop that into the drive and make it live for you as well. In my Lobby the Savvy folder, in the Homeschool folder, by kindergarten, first grade, second grade, we have curriculum, and Blossom and Root folder. So here is a breakdown of each week, the reading content, and the corresponding work. I provided that in here, in this weekly breakdown here. You can see what you need to do here. And then in the kids' notebook, I provided the first 4 weeks. In the Blossom and Root file, this is the first grade, and so this one was our first year. So it's from last year. I included links to the scope and sequence and master supply list, and it's broken down by weeks and the required books that you need for the curriculum. The ones that they recommended are bold, and these ones are alternative options. And so originally I created this list because I didn't want to have to purchase all the books, and I wasn't certain if they would have what we needed. So I wanted to YouTube the videos. So the video selections, I went through, there are several options. Books, though, that you can actually see the words in the book, and you can, and they're reading along with the books, reading along with the words. I prefer books like that, if available. So here are the required books, and then there's also science, the science books, but we didn't do first grade science. I just put the books there. These are the required supplies I took from their supply list, and I just alphabetized them. And I put down the things that I had on the side versus the things that I didn't have. And I used that to create an order. So here are all those items, and the links, the item numbers, where I got them, price, and then here are the other items that I did not get. I have the same thing for kindergarten, though this time I provided the link to the video, and then a cool video that didn't have the words in it, but it was a nice video. And then this is the query to all of the videos in my search. Set up, I have the lesson plans here, the language arts breakdowns here. Then I have the language arts portion put out. Then I put the nature study in here as well. And then I also put a history of me.
Hey, you come down. Okay, I'll keep it.
I will be adding more as I print out. This was our language arts book for Blossom and Root. I typically put our week's lessons here. So I put dividers for the handwriting portion and for the my planning section. At first I started transcribing for her. We always did the literature journal at the very least, and if we had time then we would do the mini poems and extra copy work.